If you had to pick one particular aspect of someone's personality that you think makes a good member, what would that be? Good afternoon, Provincial Grandmaster. Thank you for talking to us today. Can I open with a question, a general one, about what's happening in Freemasonry just at the moment that's recently caught your attention?
It's a good question. I've been a member of a lodge in West Kent for over 35 years, and I've been troubled about the issue of the historical and inaccurate perception that the public has had about Freemasonry for many years. In the 4 years I've been Provincial Grand Master, I've made it my sole aim to ensure that we demystify and we normalise Freemasonry in the eyes of the public so that they're fully aware of what we do, what our aims and objectives are, and not the perceptions that they may actually hold. So one of the major things what we've worked on nationally is openness. Our headquarters at United Grand Lodge of England in Great Queen Street recently had an open weekend where I was amazed to see that 9,000 members of the public came to our building, enjoyed a tour, saw the vast amount of artifacts and information that was available there, which was a tremendous success. And in West Kent and in East Kent in the county, we have a library and museum which is based in Canterbury, and staggered to learn that as a trustee of the museum, they had some 10,000 visitors last year, 90% of which were members of the public rather than members that were visiting to learn a bit more about our organisation. So that's a tremendous success, and it shows that people are interested in what we stand for. And our open approach, very active websites and social media engagement that we have with members has allowed our members and our public to understand so much more of us. We've had open days in our Masonic centres in West Kent, which number 9, and they've proved successful. But next year, when the rerun of the open weekend that the Grand Lodge had takes place, which I believe will be in September, we intend to run concurrent open days in our province where members of our community and the public, members can bring their families and friends to see a little more about what we stand for and learn the accurate representation of what Freemasonry in West Kent actually stands for.
Thank you. That's really encouraging news about openness and transparency. You mentioned during the course of that about the different attributes and aspects of people's personality that make up one of our members. If you had to pick one particular aspect of someone's personality that you think makes a good member, what would that be?
I think it's overwhelmingly kindness, and we are men of integrity. That's how I like to perceive our province. But kindness to me and fairness are the two qualities that I look for most in our members.
Thank you. That was really helpful. It was a useful conversation to have. If we may, and I know your diary is incredibly busy, would you be able to speak to us on a regular basis throughout the year and have a number of these conversations during 2020?
I'd be delighted to. Perhaps we should do this on a more regular basis.
Thank you very much indeed.